0, 0, and 1. 0 goals, 0 assists. That is Rodri's complete attacking output at this World Cup. And 1, the Golden Ball, the award for the best player of the entire tournament, which he lifted at MetLife Stadium ahead of Lionel Messi in Messi's own farewell final. The best player of a World Cup finished it without a single goal contribution, for the first time in a generation. This video is 5 reasons why that's not a scandal. It's the point, and to understand it, you'll have to do one thing. Stop watching the ball. And subscribe in advance. If the video doesn't deliver, you can just unsubscribe at the end. Deal? Reason number 1. Reason number 1. He controlled every match without needing highlights. Rodri touched the ball more than any player at this World Cup. He completed more than 750 passes, a tournament record, at 93% accuracy. And before you say sideways passing, over 200 of those passes were into the final third at nearly 92%. His 94 completed passes per 90 minutes are the highest ever recorded for any player with serious minutes at a World Cup. But here's the invisible part, and FIFA's own tracking caught it. Nobody at this tournament made more movements to get open, and nobody made more high-intensity runs. Read that again. The slow, holding midfielder outran everyone. Because Rodri's influence starts before he receives, a shift of 2 meters that pulls a striker out of position, a 10-meter pass that moves 4 defenders and opens the far side. He didn't dominate this World Cup with one unforgettable moment. He dominated thousands of small ones that decided where every match was played. Reason number 2. He was the hidden foundation of the best defense. Spain conceded exactly 1 goal in 8 matches. Their opponents generated roughly 0.28 expected goals per 90 across an entire World Cup. Unai Simon took the Golden Glove. Cubarsí took Best Young Player. But ask why shots barely arrived at all. Rodri's body in front of the back line made passing through the center so risky that teams stopped trying. And when they did try, he was no gentle screen. 26 tackles, the most at the tournament, and 63% of ground duels won, while Spain as a team won under 49. And the deepest layer, Spain defended by simply never giving you the ball. Every extra minute of possession was a minute your strikers spent chasing. Rodri's passing wasn't separate from the defense, it was the first line of it. Reason number 3, he made Spain impossible to press. Every opponent faced the same unsolvable math. Press Spain's center backs, and Rodri is the free man. Assign someone to Rodri, and he drags them away, opening the lane to Fabian Ruiz or Olmo between the lines. France died by exactly this dilemma in the semi-final. And in the final, the control was total. Spain finished with 65% of the ball, 20 shots to 2, 12 on target to 0, 34 entries into the box against 7. And the detail that kills every excuse. Before Enzo Fernandez was sent off, Argentina, the defending world champions, had not attempted a single shot. 11 against 11, and they couldn't touch the game. Argentina didn't lose that final because they couldn't defend Spain's forwards. They lost because they could never take control away from Rodri. Reason number 4. His best football came against the best opponents. A golden ball isn't built on group stage wins. Look at the gauntlet. Austria, Portugal, Belgium, France, Argentina. 4 European powers and the world champions. 1 goal conceded between all of them. Against France, the most dangerous transition team alive, Rodri won 11 duels, nearly double anyone else on the pitch. One analysis counted more duels won than every French player combined. Belgium became the only team to score against Spain. The response was no panic, just more control until 2-1. And then the final. 101 of 105 passes, 96% accuracy, over 120 minutes in a World Cup final against the champions. 80% of his duels won, including one late on, where he personally robbed Lionel Messi. The plan, in his coach's words, was to keep Messi at bay. Messi's team managed their first shot on target in the 117th minute. Reason number 5. He redefined what an MVP can be. And here, honestly, because this channel doesn't do fairy tales without the fine print, the counter-arguments are real. 0 goals and 0 assists is a fact. His raw pass accuracy ranked only 44th at the tournament. And Spain even won the Euro final in 2024 after he went off injured at halftime. The system isn't one man. But that's exactly the right framing. Rodri wasn't Spain's entire system. He was the player who made it run at its maximum for 8 straight matches. That's why the jury picked him over Messi, whose 8 goals dragged Argentina to the final, but who spent that final unreachable behind Rodri's screen. Over Mbappé, who won the Golden Boot, but whose France were dismantled by Rodri's control in the semi-final. The Guardian noted he's the first Golden Ball winner in 24 years who isn't an attacking creator. And there's a final layer that makes it heavier. 10 weeks after being named the best player of Euro 2024, Rodri tore his ACL. He collected the Ballon d'Or mid-recovery, barely able to walk on a stage. He started just 17 league games last season, and half of football doubted he'd ever be the same. 2 years later, he captained Spain to a 38-match unbeaten world record and lifted the trophy. His own words, "A player can touch the sky, fall to hell, and rise again." So here's the thesis in one line. Rodri didn't win the Golden Ball because he produced the most highlights. He won it because Spain controlled almost every minute of this World Cup, and no player on earth embodies control like him. Now the question for you, was giving him the award over Messi in Messi's farewell the right call? And bigger, is a 0-goal MVP proof that football finally understands the game, or proof that the award lost its meaning? Tell me in the comments. And if you want to see this Spanish machine at full power, the complete breakdown of how they dismantled France is already on the channel.